Hello, this is Andrew Bridges with Photron talking about the Photron 60 Marker Analysis software. So what do you do if you have a pre-recorded video that you were not able to perform a calibration on in situ, but you would like to use the 60 markers were employed and you would now like to analyze it? Well, this can be achieved through what we call file calibration. In file calibration, we will load a calibration video that we've prepared. In this case, this rather handsome individual is moving around this office holding one of our 680 millimeter calibration cards. This has got a 30 millimeter square. So all we have to do is go through, much as we've done with live calibration, is go through and add a display image. Now we can play the video here, but as this was recorded at 500 frames per second, it's going to take rather a long while to get calibration files throughout the sequence. So we can drag or click and just add files as we want. Now occasionally you will again find the sequence where the calibration corner display is not included there, and if you try adding one of those files, you will get an error message. So you will only get error message when we're seeing this rather attractive rainbow pattern matrix displayed on the calibration cards. And don't worry if you accidentally click duplicate files, the system doesn't really care about that. But again, we're trying to cover as much of the area field of view as we possibly can with the card in different attitudes, and you can go forwards and backwards to add these. Okay, 20 files, that should be plenty. We click Start Calibration. The system will ask us to once again confirm that the information on the calibration card is correct. Once we do that, and down in this corner here, we can see that we have our residual error, and we can save this file. In this case, I'll save it to my desktop, and again, usually saving the information as to what sort of camera it was, perhaps the frame rate, and definitely resolution, and also include what lens was actually used, if I can type. And we save this automatically as a YML file. And that's it. So now when we come through and we want to actually calibrate a recording or a file, we can come through and we can select the file. Again, I just happen to have one conveniently stored on my desktop, and I can load up that lens calibration file we just made, and then we can play. I know it's ID 0 again, and again you can select any of the items, as they call them here, or the parameters, the roll, the picture, the yaw, or the X, Y, or the Z parameter, and when we play, we're now performing the analysis. And again, the first time through is slow because it's actually performing the analysis. Replays are much faster, and we can again change any of the parameters that we want to look at. And if we so wish, we could also export this to a CSV file. And that's it. So that's all that is required to go in, perform calibration, or to calibrate for a previously recorded video sequence. Thank you for your time.